Hello, everybody, and welcome to our amazing What Else is Possible show. This is a show. I'm Karen Palmer. I'm the host and the creator of this show, and I am honored to keep the legacy of the amazing Barbara Marx Hubbard alive by showing you people who are helping us to co-create a kinder, more peaceful, and loving world. I'm so honored and grateful that I get to bring you some of the most incredible guests. We have the amazing Dana Tomasino. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. And she's going to teach us the tools of conscious evolution. Did you know that Barbara was one of the pioneers in conscious evolution? She wrote a book called Conscious Evolution that I absolutely loved, and also a book called Emergence, which is really one of the most powerful books I think anybody could ever read. But Dana helps people connect with the magic within them to lead more empowered and fulfilling lives. She's certified with HeartMath, and she's certified with Infinite Possibilities, conscious researcher, and healing practitioner. Wow, we are so blessed to have you here. Hey, everybody, please type into the chat where you're watching from so we can give you a shout out. Welcome to the global family. If you're new to Spirituality Gone Wild, thank you so much for watching. We are a channel that is dedicated to raising the levels of compassion, gratitude, joy, love, kindness, and peace on earth. And we have some incredible, incredible hosts, and we have wonderful guests. Every day there is an incredible topic that will be uplifting you to help you remember your magnificence. And we get to share with you how to empower your life. So welcome, Dana. So happy that you could be here.
Aloha, aloha, Karen, and thank you so much for having me. Aloha, everybody watching today. I'm really honored to be here.
Super excited
and to share with you today.
Super excited to have you here, Dana, and just want to thank you. I just want to take a breath and thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Deborah, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hello. Yes, please type in the chat where you're watching from, you guys. And please take the time to share this out. Share it to your timeline. Share it to any groups that you might be a member of. And if you happen to manage any pages, please share that. Oh, we're so happy that you're here. Deborah says, hi, Dana. So we're going to talk a little bit about heart magic, and I love your Facebook page. And if anybody wants to check that out and join, I've invited all my friends to join Heart Magic. It's a wonderful, wonderful way for people to really connect to their heart coherence. And I'd love for you to just share a little bit about the heart coherence. And just a little bit of your backstory. Hi, sweetie pies. Hi, Debbie Garcia, the beautiful visionary of Spirituality Gone Wild in the house. Welcome. And Stephanie Hunter in Corona, California. Blessings to you, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. We're so, so grateful. So, Dana, tell us a little bit about what exactly is heart coherence. It's really getting a buzz now. It's really, I've been learning about it for years, and I love HeartMath.org. I'm going to share that link while you're talking. But can you tell us a little bit more about what exactly is heart coherence? And your background in bringing this to the masses. You are such a blessing to our planet. Thank you so much for all the work that you've put into these years of really helping to bring the science. It's because of you, Dana, that I was able to really get this into the schools. So because it's all about science now, proving kindness and compassion and gratitude really is going to change our way of educating.
Awesome. That's so great that you're using it in the schools. And heart coherence is really, I call it the body signature of love. It is the expression of how our heart goes into a very harmonious, is not only affecting the heart, but actually affecting our entire body and mind and emotions when we experience these states of positive emotion, these states of appreciation, gratitude, states that are sourced in love, essentially. And my own background is that I was a researcher at the Institute of HeartMath for 12 years. And I arrived there at a very early age when I was just 23. And I stayed on for 12 years and became part of the research team and helped to bring these ideas about the heart's role in consciousness and the heart's expression of coherence to the scientific community. And part of my role was to help write up many of our scientific publications on all sorts of topics like the psychophysiology of positive emotions, heart-brain interactions, the heart's energetic field and energetic interactions that are facilitated by the heart's role in intuition and intentionality, and lots of different amazing topics about the heart's broader role in consciousness. So this has really been my work now for 25 years, actually. And heart coherence is it's a doorway. It's really a doorway to a state of optimal function, and more than that, it's a state in which we can access the higher dimensional intelligence that comes to us through the heart. And so when we access states of love, states of compassion, states of appreciation, those heart-based positive emotions, they're not just nice feelings, but they're actually doorways to bringing in another aspect of our awareness, a larger aspect of our higher dimensional awareness that comes through the heart, and bringing that to our whole beingness and being able to live more and more from that heart intelligence in the world.
I love that. I think that is so amazing. What exactly is the role of the heart in conscious evolution and the signature of love? I'd really like to understand a little bit the body signature of love and then the role of the heart in conscious evolution. So exciting.
Well, the role of the heart is key. We're going through this planetary shift in consciousness now, and it's going to take an awareness larger than that of the mind alone to really shift to this next level of consciousness, this next dimensional level of awareness on the planet, which is what we're doing right now. And we've kind of exhausted the faculties of the mind on its own, but the mind is meant to unite and integrate with the heart. The heart is a center of intelligence, and the heart is also really our most powerful source of energy. It's like an untapped ocean of energy that's very much connected with our emotional energy as well. And this emotional energy that's connected with the heart is this huge, it's like a vast resource within us. But for the most part, we don't really utilize this energy consciously. We allow it to sort of operate at random, to be in chaos at times, to be dispersed in ways that we're not really conscious of. But instead, when we actually learn how to utilize and focus and bring into coherence this energy of the heart, this emotional energy, then we can become much more powerful and effective co-creators and much more powerful actors in our own conscious evolution here on the planet. So that's what I teach about. I teach about conscious evolution from the perspective of heart intelligence and learning how to intelligently utilize this resource that we have in the heart's energy.
That's
and as far as the
amazing.
signature of love,
So
bringing the
amazing.
heart's energy into coherence. Thank you, thank you. When we bring that energy, focus it, organize it, bring it into coherence, then we're able to utilize it consciously. We're able to utilize it to bring more of our intentions into reality, to and work with our emotional energy in different ways so that we can become more emotion generators, I like to call it, rather than emotional reactors. And that's the next level of consciousness. Beautiful. And we can also utilize that energy of the heart to access more of our intuitive perception, because when we go into that state of coherence in which everything harmonizes, the heart, the brain, the body all harmonize and become in a state of synchronization, that creates a very clear conduit.
That's so exciting. We have a summit that's coming up, the Symphony of Gratitude, and it talks a lot about the heart. We talk about the benefits of this. You know, it's powerful what you're talking about, and I'd love for you to explore a little bit more about the emotional evolution that you are experiencing, that we are experiencing as a planet. Did I lose you? Can you hear me?
Emotional evolution, yes.
Did you? Okay.
You're cutting out a little bit on my end, but I think I understood the question of emotional evolution. Emotional evolution is something that I talk about in a lot of my workshops and presentations. You know how we've reached a certain point of technological evolution here on the planet. We've evolved extensively, let's say in the last several millennia, in our capacity to interact with the external world around us. But comparatively, our evolution in terms of our inner world, our relationship to our inner world, our inner emotional dynamics, has remained relatively in its infancy. And now it's time to balance that, because we can't continue to just evolve in this external way without catching up on the internal level and bringing our inner technology, which is really our most powerful technology, the technology of our emotional energy, of our heart energy, bringing that into its next level of expression. So that is so important. And I believe it is really the next step in humanity's evolution, is to learn how to work with our emotional energy in new and more effective ways.
And I love what Deborah shares here. Deborah says that she wishes that every school in every grade taught this. Maybe it would stop the bullying and the acts of violence. Well, Deborah, that's why we do what we're doing. It's really what this is all about, is why I've been going into the schools for 19 years and why Dana's been doing the studies behind the scenes here to bring this so that we can actually have the science to bring this to all different genres, all different ways that we can. I love that. Can you talk a little bit about that? Just a little bit more about what's happening with the global coherence and the personal and social coherence that you have seen for our planet.
Yeah. Well, just to respond to Deborah, HeartMath does have a lot of programs that are being used in schools, which is wonderful and amazing, and in the States and also in other countries. And so these tools, these heart practices, these emotion regulation practices are actually being taught in schools, and we'd love to, obviously keep expanding that, because I believe that these skills are essential for our young people. And in terms of the different levels of coherence.
Yes, and welcome Kimmy Kaiser, my dear friend Kimmy just came in here into the show. Welcome Kimmy Kaiser, and welcome Patricia Kelly. She is saying that the screen and the sound keeps cutting out, Dana, so maybe we should have you get to a little bit better signal. Because if they're saying that they're not hearing it and seeing it, then that means that we probably should definitely check to see if we could get a little bit better of a signal. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you type in, Patricia, can you hear me okay? and she's going to just pop out, and then we'll pop back in. And if you have questions, you guys, please type them into the chat. And then Dana's going to share an experience with us. She's going to take us on a global, beautiful meditation so that we can experience what this coherence really feels like. And did you know that you can do this within 3 minutes? You can truly, truly change your life by doing this every day for 3 minutes. The science is there, and it's true, and it's happening. So I'm going to pop Dana out of here for 1 second, and then we will pop her back in just a minute. And I would love to just chat with you guys while she's moving over to a little bit better of a signal. And welcome, Kimmy Kaiser. I'm so glad. Yes, you can hear me easily. I hear you, Karen, but Dana keeps going in and out. All right. Well, we are going to have her come back in with much better signal, and we are so, so grateful that you're all sticking around. She's going to teach us some amazing techniques that we can use in our day-to-day life. And she is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And one of the pioneers in, conscious evolution was Barbara Marx Hubbard. Barbara Marx Hubbard, this show is dedicated to her legacy, to keeping her message, and her messages of hope, her messages of love, and her messages of empowerment for all beings on the planet. And so really exciting stuff happening. And type in the chat where you're watching from, everybody. It sounds wonderful, Patricia Kelly. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for being here, Patricia. I think you're going to really love Dana. She's amazing. I feel really blessed to have her sharing her wisdom with all of us. And I hope to be able to have her on once a month to kind of check the pulse of heart coherence. And we're going to go into a little bit more about what's happening this month is the heart coherence. It's the Global Coherence Month, and we're going to have her talk a little bit about that. And she has some amazing offers to give us an opportunity to really experience this. So let's see if we have her back in the studio, and excited to have her back with us, and we'll see how that goes. Hi, Dana. Thank you.
I hope it's better from this room. I had to move a little bit to hopefully get a better signal.
It definitely sounds better to me. Mm-hmm. Everybody, could you check in? You're in Bellingham, Washington, Patricia. Awesome. Mm-hmm. I love that. That's such a beautiful area. So, so green and so precious up there. I hope that you're doing well, Patricia. Hope everyone is staying healthy in your family. And I'd love for you to talk a little bit. When we do this meditation, Dana, we in California, I'm not sure where you are. I'm in California where the fires are right now. And we have been praying and doing global meditation. And I chant every night at 6 p.m. From 6 p.m. to 6:30, we chant Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha, and then we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we've been chanting for clearing all obstacles that are not divine love, light, and truth. And then Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is to help awaken everyone to their true nature, and to may all living beings be happy, healthy, live in peace, and be free of all suffering. So we do that. We're on actually day 80. We were going to do it we challenged ourselves to do it for 40 days, and now we're up to day 80. Yeah. So I would love for you to share just a little bit about like HeartMath, what can we do for the fires right now with this coherence? How can we add to quieting and calming the winds, and maybe calming the fear on the planet right now? Is there something you would suggest for us?
Well, it's interesting you said that, because that was going to be the focus of what I was planning to do the coherence meditation around here.
Well, thank you, Barbara. Barbara takes care of everything. Yeah. That's why I have #Barbara Forever, because I believe that Barbara Max Hubbard is running this show, and I do believe that she brought us together. I do believe that she wants to help get your message out, because your message is her message, and her message is our message, because there is no separation. We live in the unified field.
Indeed, yes. And heart energy operates across time and space.
Yes, and everybody, please check out her wonderful, wonderful Facebook page. I put that in here. You go to facebook.com/HeartMagic, and she has incredible wisdom on that page. Plus, she has some wonderful offers. Maybe we should have you share a little bit about those first, and then we'll have our amazing heart experience.
Awesome. Well, this month of August has been designated Global Coherence Month. And for Global Coherence Month, I'm offering a number of things special to help put out that coherent wave of heart energy on the planet.
Is this the best way for people to contact you, through the Facebook page?
Yeah, Heart Magic on Facebook. If you've put the link in the chat, that's great. Or you can Google or search on Facebook, Dana Tomasino, HeartMath.
Yes, it's right here. Yep, I just put it. It's going right across the screen right now. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. Welcome, Jim B. Bailey. BBB, buddy. I'm so glad you're here. Let it be in Colorado. Oh, how are you doing in Colorado, Jim? Are you near the fires also? Sending you lots of love, sending you lots of peace and calm energy. Wherever everybody is, let's all just send that peace and calm and love. So grateful.
If people wish to email me, you can email me at heartmagic22@gmail.com. So that's just one word, heartmagic22@gmail.com, if you want to be in touch by email. So what I'm offering this month, I've been offering what I'm calling coherence infusions on a platform called The Conversation, which is an interactive space for collective intelligence. And at The Conversation, every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific and every Thursday at 12 noon Pacific, we've been doing these coherence infusions where we generate an amplified coherent heart field as a group and use that as a vehicle to put out a collective intention for the planet's healing and evolution.
Beautiful.
And each one of these has had a different theme. So we started out with ourselves, with the theme of divine self-love, and then we did radical compassion. And then this week, which is really the last week of these offerings, but you're all still welcome to join us, we're going to do some bigger topics. So Tuesday, that's tomorrow at 10, we're doing interdimensional connection, tapping into all of the interdimensional help and support that we have. And then on Thursday, the last one is source connection, and really putting out that intention that all beings on the planet can have a conscious and beautiful connection with source. So that's Thursday.
And the best way for that to connect is to go through the Heart Magic on Facebook. You have the links for all that on
so right on the top, I have pinned on my Heart Magic page a schedule of those infusions and the Zoom link to join us. So it's right at the top of the page.
Let me just share that here. Hold on a sec. I'll just share that here. Share the screen.
And then the other thing that I'm offering right at the end of Coherence Month, August 30th, that's Sunday, is an in-depth workshop on how to apply coherence in your life. So that workshop is called Using the Energy of the Heart for Conscious Evolution. And this is to take coherence further, how to apply it in different ways in your life, for managing stress, for tapping into your intuition, for creating an internal healing environment, for deeper attunement with others. And I'll also include in that workshop some applications for healing practitioners who wish to use coherence in their healing practice. So that's happening Sunday. And there's an event. The second post you'll see on my Heart Magic page is the event. And I've welcomed the viewers of this show. And I've extended the early bird discount for my workshop, one more day. So by tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific time, if you'd like to participate at that early bird discount, just contact me on my Heart Magic page or by email, and all of that information is in that post about the event. And then you can see the details of the workshop in the event page.
Awesome. Yeah. And Deborah, I know I read about that firefighter. We need to send prayers to him and his family. The firefighter, somebody stole his personal information and cleaned out his entire bank account when he was out fighting this fire. So please, let's hold space for our world right now, because whoever did that had to be in a very painful situation themselves. And we have to learn how to have more compassion for everyone on the planet right now, because everyone is doing the best that they know how with the awareness that they have. And we have to be gentle with the people who are not as aware of their coherence. And I think that this is such a beautiful thing for us to tap into today. And thank you, Deborah, for sharing that. I read about that, and I actually just read, I was so excited that I got an update that they are at, I think they said 15% contained right now. And that they're having better weather, and that they are hopeful that the next couple of days will be, they'll be able to contain it a lot more. So let's hold that vision as we continue to. And hi, Steve Weber. Thank you for being here. American Gumption. We have the amazing host of our morning show, American Gumption, Steve Weber. And we're so grateful that you're here, Steve. And thank you so much for all the wonderful shows. It's fun to start the morning with you. And thank you for typing in there for absolute prayers sent. Thank you. Let's hold that vision for that beautiful family of the firefighter and even the person who stole from their brother. And bless their hearts that they both find coherence.
What you said, Karen, is so important, and something that Doc Childrey, the founder of HeartMath, used to say, that everyone is doing the best that they can from their awareness level. That was so beautifully expressed, and it's just almost the same words that Doc used to use. And that helps me at times to really have that deeper compassion.
It can be so challenging. It can be so challenging when it's somebody that you love so much and they have changed and they're not the same, but they're dealing with so much more challenging experiences now, and they don't know exactly how to handle it without the awareness. And so we who do have our awareness intact, and we do have our connection to the interdimensional support systems, which I love. I'm so grateful for that. I don't know where I would be in this world if I didn't have that. I don't know how people do it, honestly. Our connection to the unified field, and knowing that I'm connected to the unified field at all times, really brings me into my own center. And I really don't try to think from my mind anymore. I really let my mind, I say thank you, like Louise Hay used to say, thank you for sharing. And I say, we're not going to do it that way anymore. That way hasn't worked. And we're going to do it a different way. And then I start with my, what else is possible? What else is possible? So let's have that experience together. Debbie Garcia, I'm so happy that you're here, and we're all going to do this together. And Dana's going to lead us in an experience of this heart coherence. And maybe you could just give us just a little bit of a background of what we'll be doing, and just I'll let you take it over from here.
All right. So I'll lead us in a process to just connect with our hearts, get into a state of internal coherence in our own hearts, and then we'll join our heart fields together, everyone here listening, and even people listening to the replay if they're joining in too, because it is non-local, and we can create an amplified coherent heart field together, merging our coherent heart energy to create something bigger than the sum of its parts. It's the amplified coherent heart field. Then from that space, we will just radiate our love and compassion to all beings who are being affected by these fires in California and other places, and put out that our intention for the highest wholeness, healing, and resolution of this issue. And that intention will go out through our collective coherent heart energy. So that's what we'll do. Should we begin now?
Sure.
All right, let's all shift our focus of attention to the area around our heart, right in the center of your chest. If you wish to place a hand on your heart to help anchor your attention there, you can. Now let's imagine breathing together as though our breath is actually coming in and out through our heart. So breathing in through your heart and breathing out through your heart. And breathing in and breathing out. Just feeling your breath coming slowly and gently through your heart area. Now you can bring into your heart a feeling of love or appreciation that you have for someone or something in your life. Something that's easy to appreciate, that just makes your heart come alive with that feeling of appreciation and love. A person, a pet, a place in nature, experience. And just really access the feeling world of that appreciation. Radiating that out into your heart field. Now let's radiate that love and appreciation to one another here in this circle, everyone participating in this meditation. As we radiate love and appreciation from our hearts, let's imagine our heart fields connecting and merging. To create one amplified, coherent heart field. And this field surrounds us like a holodome of light. It surrounds us, it embraces us. It amplifies the intention that we wish to send out to the planet. See if you can feel the texture of this amplified heart field. And then from this place, let's radiate our compassion and care from our hearts to the fires going on in California, and elsewhere. And all the beings, people, animals, trees, plants, all the beings who are affected by these fires, directly or indirectly. And let's just radiate a wave of compassion into that field. And let's allow that wave of compassion to carry the intention that these fires and all of their effects be brought into healing resolution in the quickest and highest possible way that's in the highest interest of the whole. And we intend that, sending our coherent heart energy with that intention. And we can envision rains, the calming of these natural disasters, the healing of all being affected. Let's just hold that vision as we continue to radiate our heart energy. And let's just intend that this healing intention for the resolution of these fires and the healing and compassionate energy going out to all affected continue to flow into these areas, even as we bring this meditation to a close. Let this energy continue to operate, and we ask this in the highest interest of the whole. And now just taking a moment, bringing our energy slowly back into our individual heart centers. For now, slowly disengaging from the collective heart field, but knowing that once we create an amplified, coherent heart field, it always exists in a domain apart from space and time. And we can always tap into it for energetic support. But for now, returning to our own hearts, reconnecting with our individual heart fields. And taking some nice deep breaths. And opening our eyes when we're ready. Thank you so much for participating in that.
And I just want to acknowledge, thank you, Matthew Moe, who says his area is directly affected right now. Our hearts are with you, Matthew. We're right there with you. Let's heal the illusion of separation. We're all in this together. We may not be experiencing it the same way that you are, but we are right there with you every step of the way. Our hearts are with you. And the unified field, we're feeding the field with love, with peace, with harmony, We are erasing the field of regrets and anxiety and worry. We're clearing that field. We're clearing as we go into these moments of feeding the field and starving the field. I think that's kind of one of the things that I think is really exciting. Our prayers are with you, Matthew. And that was a beautiful meditation. Thank you so much, Dana. Everyone is saying how powerful that was and how much we appreciate you. Had full body rushes, feeling completely peaceful. Thank you for that. So Dana, the best way for them to contact and get is coming through the Facebook page, Heart Magic. And yes, hello from Canada. Welcome, Sherry Daniels. Thanks for being here. Our beautiful global family. If you're new to Spirituality Gone Wild, like I said, we are a family here. We're a global family. You can go to Spirituality Gone Wild Family on Facebook and join our Dream Incubator. That's our place where everyone is welcome. We at Spirituality Gone Wild wanted to create the web of love where everyone belongs. The web of love is where everyone belongs. And what we have done with Spirituality Gone Wild Family is anybody can join. So be it, it is so. Thank you, Matthew. So come in there, join us. And what we do is we ask you to share any of your offerings that you have in the Global Family page. And in honor of Barbara Marx Hubbard, who really started the whole Global Family consciousness, helped us to really step into that back in the 80s or the 70s. I'm not even sure how long ago, but I've been told that she was one of the pioneers of the Global Family. And so if you go to Spirituality Gone Wild Family on Facebook, you can leave anything there. You can, like Matthew, please type in what we can hold space for you, how we can hold space for you. Because what we do there is the Dream Incubator, is we love our dreams into this reality. And we love, I can share many testimonials that have happened because of us loving our dreams into reality. One of the biggest ones is the Peace on Earth games. And I don't know if you're familiar with this, Dana, but I hope that you will be a peace leader and join us. Peace2030.earth is happening. I'm one of the early adopters. I'm also on the team for advertising, and I'm on the team for the Peace on Earth Partners and the Peace on Earth Zones. And we are creating Peace on Earth zones in alignment with the peace poles that may peace prevail on Earth, and the compassion cities with compassionate cities. And we are gathering all of we are going to co-create Peace on Earth by 2030. It's going to be before 2030, I believe. But anybody who wants to learn more about that, please go to peace2030.earth. I'm going to pop that in here so you have it. And join us. We have this Wednesday, Debbie Garcia and I will be featured on the Jedi training bonus class with David. We have gathered over 16,000 people a week live for the last 7 weeks, I believe it's been. But we're doing a bonus, and I will be sharing my story of how the Peace on Earth Games has changed my life. And I live in the Santa Ynez Valley of California, and we have 5 cities, and we are going to be the first Peace on Earth Valley.
Oh, that's amazing. I have actually been participating in that Jedi training. So
awesome.
It's amazing, the intent of that project and the frequencies and the way it's expressed. I really admire.
We did a 7-week, David Gershon and I did a 7-week class here on what else is possible. So you can watch all those replays, but he actually has an incredible plan that is really, really scaled to show literally how we can step by step see peace on earth right before our eyes. And we have over 1,200 peace leaders right now, and we haven't even rolled it out to the public yet. We have over 700 Peace on Earth partners, and the PO-zones are growing by leaps and bounds. So you can go to peace2030.earth and just get inspired. You are going to be so inspired. We really just kind of got together starting in March of this year. And the way that it has escalated, we know it's interdimensional. We know that we have a lot of interdimensional help. And we are really learning how to hone in on our interdimensional transmissions, so that we can really, really utilize the support of our ancestors and the ascended masters and the Buddhas and the teachers who have been with us, and now we're learning how to really communicate that. So super excited to have people join us. I hope, Dana, I would love for you to be on my team. I would love for you and I to talk more about how we can bring this HeartMath to our schools here. The teachers have asked me to do some stuff with Zoom. So I'm really excited to bring HeartMath to the masses here in our little valley, because what we've done here is many, many times I've brought like pilot programs. I design board games and musical coloring books.
That's so cool.
And so they're all in there. It's all to help with the 17 sustainable goals. And so I really feel like the HeartMath and the work that we're doing with Peace2030.earth is thank you for chanting. We need space holding for my bettering, my transportation, and manifesting my relationship in person-to-person connection. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for sharing that. We're definitely going to hold that space with you. And thank you again. Please check out peace2030.earth. And this is a family, again, another family. And if you go on Facebook, we have the Peace on Earth Games. So you can go to Facebook Peace on Earth Games. It's literally going to change the way that we communicate, the way that we connect, and the way that we co-create in this human experience. I truly, truly believe that David Gershon is a gift to our planet. I feel so humbled and honored that Barbara Marx Hubbard's spirit brought me to him, and brought me to Dana. I feel very honored. I didn't ask you, did you have any connection with Barbara before she left her physical body?
Because I never had that honor, unfortunately.
Because she wrote the book, Conscious Evolution.
See, I didn't know she had used that term. I started using that term. Maybe I didn't realize that was her term until just recently, actually, or a term that she had used in her work. But I love the term conscious evolution. It's so what we're really doing here. Evolving. We're all evolving, but to evolve consciously, that's the next level of our evolution, to be conscious about it.
Absolutely. And her book, Emergence, changed my life, too. It's going from ego to essence. And it's an incredible journey. And she really teaches us, and I feel her spirit guiding all the work that I'm doing on the planet. And I knew when I was getting messages from her to reach out to David Gershon for the Peace on Earth Games, I knew that she was guiding me to do more work with the children, to take what she's already done. And what I do is I simplify ancient wisdom. I take a lot of the ancient wisdom, a lot of the ways, like I'm a Kundalini yoga instructor and EFT practitioner. And so I take a lot of the big concepts and I just simplify them so that a preschooler or a kindergartner can understand them. So I would love to work with you on that to see how we can maybe create some kind of a pilot program for teachers and students to be able to use this. And I want to hear a little bit more about the infinite possibilities.
Oh, infinite possibilities. Yes, that's a more recent certification that I have gained. And that is based on the work of Mike Dooley. I don't know if
I love Mike Dooley.
Yeah, Mike Dooley. He's the author of the famous Notes from the Universe, which I receive in my inbox every day. They're just these amazing, inspiring messages from a loving universe. And they're so timely. They're always like right on point for the very moment. It's amazing. So his work has been put into a course called Infinite Possibilities, and I am now certified to teach that course. I gave my first one a few months ago online, and we'll probably be offering another one soon. It's really all about becoming a conscious co-creator, learning to leverage the power of this loving and supportive universe, and using our own internal energy, our emotional energy, to work with the universe to bring our dreams into our lives. What did you say? Dream incubator? To do that, to incubate and actualize our dreams in our life. And it's infinite. The possibilities are truly infinite because we have the universe at our backs and we can work with the power within us. So it's just all about how to do that, how to work with the power within us, how to leverage that power, and how to become a powerful co-creator of our reality.
Is there a better way? Do you have a website too, or is it the best way for people just to connect with you through Facebook? Should they maybe just go to the Facebook and like the page, and then they'll get notifications from you?
Yeah, definitely like and follow that page. That's where I've been posting everything. I'm keeping it really simple for now because I've honestly done most of my work in person and only just kind of starting out to do some online offerings. In fact, my heart workshop, the Using the Energy of the Heart for Conscious Evolution, that's the very first time I'll be offering that event online, even though I've offered it in many different countries around the world in person. So just starting to do this online offerings. So for now, Heart Magic is the best way to just keep everything there. I post everything. I'm still doing some free offerings like the Coherence Infusions. Join if you want to help create an amplified coherent heart field like we just did, and feed the planetary field. 2 more of those Tuesday and Thursday of this week. And that schedule's on the Heart Magic page. So, and then I also do private sessions if people are interested in working with me, either in the HeartMath or the Infinite Possibility work. So that you can connect with me there and we can explore.
This is so awesome, Dana. Would you consider coming back next month? And I would like to offer to have you come on once a month. I have offered this to my friend Kelly Sullivan Walden, who I also want to introduce you to because I think she would love to have you on her radio show. She's Dr. Dream, and she is amazing. If you guys haven't seen the show that I did with her, it was absolutely magical. There were miracles after miracles. And I didn't know that she had interviewed Barbara Marx Hubbard in the very last interview that she did before she left her physical body. So I didn't know that. But I'd love for you to come back next month and maybe you could be our monthly check-in on heart coherence and let us know how we're doing with our coherence on the planet. And
that would be awesome.
I would love that.
There's a lot of exciting things that I'm participating in, the Global Days of Unity.
Yes, me too.
Peace Weekend.
Yes.
I'm going to be contributing some of this work to those events so we can talk about those events and invite people to participate in those initiatives as well. Those are going to be.
Yes, I will be doing that too. I have a show that I do, a morning show called Miss Kindness's Global Neighborhood, and it's a spin-off of Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, but it's Miss Kindness's Global Neighborhood, where we are global neighbors, and we learn how to see each other with this coherence.
That's beautiful. I love that.
And I like to make songs. I make songs about everything. So as we leave, let's do a little, I'm going to do a little chant with you. All right. So I'm going to say the words and you repeat after me. Okay. We'll play it kind of like Simon Says.
Okay.
It's growing and growing.
It's growing and growing.
The more we speak.
The more we speak.
Kindness, compassion, it's at its peak.
Kindness, compassion is at its peak.
I challenge you.
I challenge you.
You challenge me.
You challenge me.
We are one global family.
We are one global family.
There's unity in all we seek.
There's unity in all we seek.
So spread this wide.
So spread this wide.
And find a way.
And find a way.
Do something kind every day.
Do something kind every day.
That's it. Do something kind every day, you guys. Let's answer that question together every Monday. What else is possible? We're going to live in a world of infinite possibilities, and we get to have incredible guests each week. Thank you, Dana, so much. Would you like to send anything off as a golden nugget to anybody who's listening right now?
Just really remember and be conscious of what you're feeding the planetary field. Your heart energy goes out and it impacts you, it impacts those around you, and it impacts the planetary field. So the more we become conscious of what we feed the field, not just in our meditations, but in each moment, we can keep making those conscious choices to feed the field with love, appreciation, compassion, peace, and integrity. So that's what I have.
Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. Ask yourself in every moment, what are we feeding the field? What are we feeding the field? Are you feeding it love and light and truth? Or are you feeding it the illusion of separateness, the blame and the shame? The illusion that we're not all in this together. Let's feed the field together with our hearts. I wish I caught this from the beginning. Hey, guess what, Sherry? You can watch the replay.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry, you can watch it from the replay. And thank you, Sherry, for sharing that you love Kundalini. I will be doing, I'm actually going to, over this time when we do the Peace Weekend, and when we do our unity, 11 days of global unity with We the World, I will be doing a daily Kundalini exercise with each person so that they, when we do these live streams, I will be doing a Kundalini yoga experience for children and families to do together. And we will also be having really fun Weird Al Yankovic of Kindness and Compassion. Miss Kindness here is going to share some fun songs with you. Songs that you might remember. You remember Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin? Well, I like to change it to We All Want to Be Free.
That's so cool. You know, Karen, I always used to do that too. I always used to write parodies of songs for educational purposes, and I love doing that. So we're
also, maybe we can do it together, or maybe you can share some of those with me and we can do a musical coloring book together. That would be so much fun. I do collaboration with other people. I did one with We the World, with the Compassion Games, with No Judgment, Just Love. So we have I have a whole series that we can do. That would be so fun. Yeah, and I have an Adele song, you know, the Adele song, Rolling in the Deep. I have We're Drowning in Our Sleep.
I want to hear that one. I'm curious.
Do you want to hear it? All right, I'll sing it to you. So It goes, There's a message waiting to be told, and this message is for the young and old. Quietly we witness your fear. Go ahead and trust now. Know that love is here. Be the love that you know is true. Share that love in everything you do. There's a message burning in your heart. Listen clearly, it's given a new start. The stars above us, they remind us of us. They keep us guessing that we ought to share it all. Stars above us, they really are us. They keep us knowing we ought to share it all. We have our hearts inside of our head, and we play them for keeps.
Oh, wow. Amazing. That was great. I love it.
We are drowning in our sleep. We have to be, we have to wake up. We really, you feel like dancing? Dance. Yay. You want to dance, Sherry? I got another one. You want to hear another one I'm working on? This is one I want to bring to the HeartMath. And I also want to bring it to Lion's Roar and to the Soka Gaya International for chanting for Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So this is a really fun one that you can do with EFT. So, you know, we can tap on our collarbone. When we tap on our collarbone, which is that point that really releases any fear or doubt that we have about ourselves, any doubt that we have about anything happening in the world. So when we tap on that, we tap right there and we tap, tap, tap. And in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion roars today. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion roars our way. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Ooh, we are on the way. In the quiet, the gentle quiet, your heart will speak today. In the quiet, the gentle quiet, your heart will lead the way. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Ooh, we are on the way. Ooh, we are on the way. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, your heart will lead the way. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, your heart will show the way. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So there is 12 million in Soka Gaya that are chanting for what's called Kosen Rufu. So if you would like to learn more about that, I'm going to type in here. You go to sgiusa.org, and I am working on a musical coloring book for them, and I would love it to be in conjunction with HeartMath. So if there are any people that you might like me to connect with on that, I would love to see if we can do that together. And especially I would love to hear some of your songs that you did as your Weird Al of kindness and compassion.
I need to make a new series because a lot of them are more about learning.
No, I want to hear the ones you already got, because I think we need to bring back, this is why I said we bring in kindness back. You know, so we're bringing that's my world kindness is happening, because I have that one too.
That's so cool. I think that last one you sang, the kids are going to love that one.
Yeah, and it helps them to be able to do the chant, and it also they can do it like a tapping. I also have a song. It's the Golden Rule song, and that goes with the tapping also. So that teaches them their tapping points so that they can learn EFT. So. Yeah, so I think it will be really fun to do some collaboration together.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yes, you're dancing, Sherry. Awesome. Dancing and singing with me. Yay. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
That really raises
I want to do spirituality karaoke. Spirituality Gone Wild karaoke. Would you do it with me, Dana? That's a new thing I want to start. Would you share some of your songs with us? Because I'm thinking about rolling that out during Peace Month.
It would be amazing to have a convergence room, like spiritual karaoke or songs.
Spirituality Gone Wild karaoke.
But no, my songs were more about academic topics. The ones that I wrote in the past were more about
I love that.
Like things
kind of like Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, like songs that help people learn things that we were studying at the time. So that's why I'm saying I need to make a new series.
I have a dance too. I have a flash mob dance, Sherry. I'll put the link in Spirituality Gone Wild. I'll put it in here after the show. But my daughter and I did a flash mob dance. And what we do is International Day of Kindness is November 13th. So that I wrote a song called World Kindness is Happening, and I have a musical coloring book for that. Actually, I got it right here. Let me show you. This is it right here. And it's World Kindness is Happening. And you can go to, let me type it in here so you can get the link to it. But it's globalkindnesstv.org/world. And you can this is my musical coloring book. And we have these are some of my favorite pictures, the kids.
Wow, do you illustrate them as well?
I have an illustrator in the Philippines that he is an incredible illustrator.
Okay, beautiful. That's lovely. Very nice.
And I also talk about affirmations, so they can cut out their own affirmations and hang those up around the house. But yeah, so I have a flash mob dance that goes with this song, The World Kindness is Happening. I'll post that in here. I was watching it the other day of my sister and I, of my daughter and I, doing the, we did a tutorial for it. Yeah, Sherry, please friend me on Facebook, Sherry. If you're new to me, please send me a friend request. And I would love to connect with you, Sherry, and I'd love for you to be one of my dancers. Yes, we have some really exciting things happening because October is Bully Prevention Month. And I do a lot of work with a lot of children's organizations, rec centers, Boys and Girls Club. I have a music video with the children that, yes, I'm going to post it. You can dance your ass off. All right. Yes, we'd love that, Sherry. It'll be so fun. So absolutely, I'll post the video. I did a 6-week course with the children with the Boys and Girls Club that were underprivileged children. And I helped them to do breathing exercises and yoga and to get comfortable with a microphone so that they can sing. And they actually did the script. They wrote the script for the music video. And I worked with an organization called Notes for Notes. And we did some amazing stuff. So I'll post that in the chat here. I can post it here too. I can do it right now. I forget sometimes how easy it is now. They've made everything so technologically smooth with this StreamYard. I absolutely love it. So yeah, so if you go to globalkindnesstv.org/kind, you can see the music video that I made with the kids, and it's a karaoke. So when you get that video, you get the link here, and then you can sing along and color with your family. And when you do charitable acts together as a family, it actually brings more communication with the family. They've done all kinds of studies about that. And so musical coloring books with the HeartMath, I think, are going to be our new dream incubator. I'm going to put that out in my dreams tonight. Sending that out for infinite possibility. I think I want to do it with you, Dana. I think I want to do it with you and Sokagaya International and with HeartMath. So let's see if we can do that together. And let's just play in the field of infinite possibilities. I love the field of infinite possibilities.
I know, amazing.
Oh, this is so wonderful, Dana. Thank you so much for reaching out and asking to be a guest on my show. If you're new to What Else is Possible, please feel free to message me if you are wanting to be a guest or you have somebody that you think would be interesting to share their wisdom. Everyone matters, you know. Everyone has incredible wisdom to share. Our world is a tapestry. And each one of us is a beautiful thread. And no thread is more important than the other. That's what the web of love is, too. We're all part of this beautiful web of love where everyone belongs. We've done this online. Let's take it on land. Let's see this spread on land. We've done it online. We've created Spirituality Gone Wild as a family. It's an amazing family. We have incredible engagement with all of our audience, and we're so blessed. And we really don't consider anybody a follower. We consider you family when you do follow, when you do decide to watch Spirituality Gone Wild and you do like our page. We are honored and humbled when you like our page. So thank you for liking our page. If you want to get notifications when we are live, all you have to do is click like and you'll get notifications for Spirituality Gone Wild. We have an awesome membership that is coming due that is going to be incredible opportunities for us to teach you how to use live stream, how to use technology, how to get your message out to the masses. I'm the founder of Global Kindness Going Viral and the Puppy Love Revolution. And so I know a little bit about using social media for a greater good. And my friend Debbie Garcia, who is the founder of Spirituality Gone Wild and the visionary who saw this beautiful vision of Spirituality Gone Wild, we will be the queen bees of live streaming and branding. So we have a membership that you guys are going to be able to join. We have subscriptions now, so you'll be able to get behind the scenes and see what we're doing with all the amazing things. You love this page. Thank you, Sherry. There's always something. Yay, you enjoy it. Awesome. There's always awesome topics. Yeah, and we have this great morning show with Steve Weber. It's so much fun. He has American Gumption. He was hired to be Forrest Gump at Bubba Gump Shrimp. And so he met over 1 million people sitting on a bench talking to people. And so he has a vision and a dream to spread this American gumption. And he wants to do that with music too. So that's going to be fun. We're going to all do some fun music stuff during this convergence. I really believe we're going to do some really fun stuff. So let's all keep in touch, everybody. Thank you for loving our page and thank you for liking our page. And we'll be putting in more information about how you can become a member. We will have VIP memberships, and we will be teaching you how to be a host yourself, how to have your own show on Spirituality Gone Wild. We have created the platform. And we had our 3rd anniversary on the Lionsgate, which was incredible. And we will be doing a monthly kind of like a speed networking, where we bring you together with other spiritual entrepreneurs so that you can collaborate and cross-promote your information and your offerings, and really help to amplify each other's goodness. So some great things happening.
So much fun. I was in that 3rd anniversary party and came into your room, and then the
That's
next
how I
day,
met you. Yeah.
so we met, and then the next day I had all these people coming to my Heart Magic page. I'm like, what's going on? Where did they all come from? I'm like, I
have over 4,500 friends on Facebook now, and I invited all of them to like Heart Magic.
So amazing. Like, so that's what
and we're all kind of, all my friends that are on Facebook are, you know, all about kindness and compassion, and trying to see a kinder world. And so, you know, we co-create a world that works for all of us. And that's what I use social media for. So only social media, the only reason why I use social media is to raise the levels of compassion, gratitude, joy, love, kindness, and peace on earth. You will never see me putting anything that adds to the illusion of separation, and anything that is derogatory toward anybody ever. And I think if everyone started doing that with their social media, really having, I call it sacred social media. And I am a sacred social media expert. And I teach people how to really gather families instead of followers. So you have family members instead of followers, because that's what it's all about. When we use our technology that is a gift, I believe that's a gift to us, and we use it for the greater good, for the good of the whole, as you have said. And thank you for that beautiful, beautiful meditation. I'm going to go back and do that live for myself too, and share that on our Chanting for Change page also. So many, many blessings to you, Dana. Thank you for sharing all your wisdom, and thank you again for considering to come back next month and let me know how our heart coherence pulse is beating. Good night, ladies. I must say good night. Hope to hook up very soon. Have a wonderful night. Namaste, Sherry Daniels. Thank you, Sherry Daniels. Thank you so much. And Hope, oh my gosh, Hope, I'm so glad that you're here. Hope has been in the hospital, and she is now out of the hospital, and she's one of our chanting family members. And she said that she just loved this episode. She loved this show. So thank you, Dana. She's very grateful to know you now, and will join the Heart Magic family. Yay.
Okay, thank you. Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll be seeing you in about 45 minutes for Chanting for Change. Love you. Bye.
Aloha.
Aloha. Mahalo.